Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening to Jungle Entertainment from, you're humbly welcome to this wonderful channel. You'll give you hot gist of all the trends in Nigeria, Africa, and globally. Well, let's start from what has been happening in the United States of America before we come down to our continent, Africa, and to our beloved country, Nigeria. Let's start with movies. We have so many movie lovers out there, and we have this good news that Extraction 2 will be coming soon in 2022. 2022 will be a wonderful year. 2020 wasn't really rosy for the entertainment industry because of the COVID-19 pandemic, but it's now out now. We'll be having so many movies in 2022. From my last video, I dropped this message about the Black Panther that will drop in 2022. For those who are in love with the series movie Game of Thrones, the sequel to the movie Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, will be dropping in 2022. So many movies will be dropping in 2022, and we know Extraction is an action movie, action-packed movie. It will be dropping in 2022. We can't wait for that. For movie lovers out there, personally, I'm a movie lover. I love Hollywood movies. Do you think this movie will have the vibe the first part of the movie gave us, the Extraction? Please don't forget to drop our comments on the comment section below. Well, let's talk about sports. We have this news that, did you know, it's a question, that only 5 Olympic athletes have ever won more than 8 gold medals. Well, 4 of them hold 9 gold medals. But guess what? Michael Phelps holds 23 medals. 23 medals. This guy is legend. Well, Nick Cannon, congratulations to Nick Cannon. He's a musician, he's an actor. I mean, he's an OAP on air personality, a host. He's been doing so much in the entertainment industry. We have this news that Nick Cannon is expecting his 8th child. Wow, totally expecting a baby with Brie TC. Isn't that wonderful? 8 children. Wow, in this economy and in this generation. Well, big ups to you, Nick Cannon. Well, we're still talking about stuff that are trending in the country. We have this picture of Pharrell Williams. People have been saying like this guy doesn't get old. You can imagine the picture of Pharrell Williams. These pictures were taken 21 years apart, and look at how this guy looks. I mean, no difference at all. Wow. Which cream this guy they use? Well, maybe we'll ask him. Well, let us talk about Kanye West. Kanye West has been doing very well in the entertainment industry, dropping his songs. Recently, he dropped his album, Donda. The album has been creating waves. We have this news that Kanye West is set to hire homeless people as models for his next fashion show. Big ups to you, Kanye. I mean, hiring homeless people so that they'll be able to put food on their table, and maybe after the show, they'll be able to rent houses for themselves. Still talking about Kanye West, we have this news that Kanye West is allegedly telling people that Pete Davidson has AIDS. Kanye West's bizarre behavior might be at a net low. He is allegedly telling friends Pete Davidson is suffering with AIDS. And while the false rumors got back to Pete, people close to he are denying it. Sources close to Davidson confirmed that DJ Academics claimed earlier this week Kanye has been telling everybody within earshot that Pete has AIDS. We are told Kanye's claim has made for a few awkward phone calls between Pete and mutual friends he has with Kanye, who are confused and disturbed by the childish behavior in this. And we know why Kanye is doing this. He's doing this because, I mean, there's this chemistry that's been up right now between Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. We know Kim has filed for a divorce, and after filing for a divorce, she moved out of Kanye's apartment. And we have this news that Kanye rented an apartment, adjacent or close to Kim's apartment, so that he'll be monitoring Kim. This Kanye's love is something else, and he has gone as far as telling people that Pete has AIDS. Well, what do you have to say regarding that? Don't forget to drop a comment on the comment section below. Let us move on. Still in the music and entertainment industry, congratulations to Tems and Drake. We have this good news that her first certification was SS with wizkid this year. Congratulations to Tems and Drake on selling 500,000 plus units on their record together. Fountains, we know that song, Tems or Drake featuring Tems off Drake's album Certified Lover Boy. Tems is now eligible for her second RIAA certification in the United States. Big up to you, Tems. Keep winning. And big up to you, Drake. I mean, big up to all the musicians that have been dropping his songs back to back. Well, let us move on to the AFCON. Or before moving on to the AFCON, let's talk about this. I know I just saw this online, and it's quite interesting that the greatest trio football has ever seen, Messi, Suarez, Neymar, are surely the greatest trio football has ever seen. They've played 110 games, they've scored 228 goals and 124 assists. Wow, that is legendary. And right now, Neymar and Messi are playing for PSG. Well, let us talk about AFCON. The AFCON 2021 is still ongoing, and Cameroon will be playing Egypt, and Burkina Faso will be playing Senegal. Wow, that's a huge one. Nigeria have been knocked out of the competition. By the way, from these 4 countries I just called, or I just mentioned, which country do you think will go home with AFCON 2021? Don't forget to drop a comment on the comment section. According to reports, yeah, AFCON 2021 tournament semi-final is set with Senegal, Egypt, Burkina Faso, and Cameroon. This team have all won AFCON in the past, except Senegal and Burkina Faso. Egypt has won 7 trophies, or won AFCON 7 times. Cameroon 5 times. Senegal nil. Burkina Faso nil. So which team do you see making it to the finals of 2021 set? Please don't forget to drop a comment on what you think on the comment section below. Well, let us come back onto our beloved country, Nigeria. Let's talk about stuff that have been trending in this country, not just in Nigeria, but in Africa. We know one of the issues we'll be having, not just in Nigeria and Africa, is this religious drama. We're having so many dramas in the religious cycle recently. From the desk of the president of Rwanda, he said, I have closed over 6,000 churches and mosques in my country, and I am now demanding for a theology degree for every religious leader. Stop playing with people's faiths and making it a business. Rwanda is already a blessed country. Yeah. We know so many pastors or so many men of God are using this religious thing as business. That's why you see people going to churches, contributing their hard-earned, their hard-earned money, and at the end of the day, we see pastors or men of God buying private jets, not just one, but jets. And we know what it means for a person to own a private jet. That means you have tens of cars, if not hundreds of cars. Well, that is what has been trending in our beloved country, Nigeria. And we see the members going to those churches, most of them trekking or even boarding bikes. But at the end of the day, they will definitely contribute to the pastors. Still talking about the church drama, we have this news that church allegedly makes members kneel outside for coming late. I mean, members came late to the church, and the church asked them to kneel outside for coming late. What do you have to say regarding that? Don't forget to drop a comment, because we know netizens, some persons will definitely support what is going on in churches, and some persons will say what is happening is not right. But whatever you say, you are right. But don't forget to drop a comment on the comments. Well, let's come back onto our beloved country, Nigeria. This guy be dropping his songs back to back. Emeka the Stallion, he's a rap star. Recently, he just bought 2 Benz in 2021. Big ups to you, Emeka the Stallion at Black Bones. From the desk of Black Bones, he said, "Bomb bomb everywhere, heavenly race, done hard for everybody." What do you have to say regarding that? Emeka the Stallion of Black Bone has cried out that bomb bomb everywhere. We know, no matter the size of bomb bomb you have right now, you still want something bigger. That is the problem so many guys have been having, and that has been causing cheating in marriages. I mean, we'll be having so many news regarding husbands cheating on their wives and stuff. Well, regarding the cheating drama, we know what happened around Mercy Aigbe recently, where she left her husband and married someone else as, a second wife. From the desk of Councillor Charlotte Oduro to wives, she sent a message to wives. She said, "If my husband cheats on me, I will change my ways and pamper him to love me again." So many persons have been criticizing her. She's a controversial Ghanaian relationship counselor anyway. So many persons have been criticizing her that, what she says is right, it's wrong, rather. While some persons are supporting her that what she says is the right counsel. That she has given the right counsel. What do you have to say regarding that? Please don't forget to drop a comment on the comment. Let us talk about Obi, Cubana Chief Priest, rather Cubana Chief. We have this good news that Cubana Chief Priest has been appointed special advisor on social media influence and social events by events management in Imo State. He has been given, an appointment, SA, to the governor of Imo State on social media influence and social events management. To me, I think this is the right guy for the job. What do you have to say regarding that? Don't forget to drop a comments on the comment section. Well, let us move on to boxing. Yeah, our brothers, we have so many boxers that are partly Nigerian and partly, some of them are partly Nigerian and they are from other countries here. They have dual citizenship. We have people like Israel Adesanya, So many persons. I mean, they'll be doing very well. We have Anthony Joshua on the list. We have the Nigerian Nightmare. So many good boxers in this country. You know, in this country, we eat plantain and we eat apple enough. So it gives us the strength to fight. We have this that World Heavyweight rematch. Anthony Joshua denies £50 million payoff to step aside for Alexander. Anthony Joshua on Monday refuted the reports that he had agreed a £50 million or 20 million US dollars or 80 million euros deal to step aside from his World Heavyweight title rematch with Alexander Usyk. It has been recently reported that Joshua was willing to allow Ukraine's Usyk to fight Tyson Fury in a unification title bout. However, Joshua, while speaking in a Talk Sports online video posted on Twitter, noted that he had not seen any contract. You know what's mad about all these interviews I see? I see certain interviews that quote what I said, and I think to myself, I haven't done no interviews. I'm hearing people saying, AJ, I said £15 million to step aside. I ain't signed no contract. I ain't seen no contract. So, as it stands, stop listening to the bullshit until it comes from me. I am the man in control of my own destiny. I am the man that handles my business. It was reported in December 2021 that Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk would renew hostilities after an opportunity for an undisputed title fight with Tyson Fury vanished. WBC heavyweight champion Fury was ordered by the governing body to begin negotiations for a fight against Dillian White, who has been officially named as his mandatory challenger. Joshua triggered his option for a rematch shortly after losing the IBF, WBA, and WBO titles to Usyk's team. Believed Joshua could consider stepping aside, leaving the Ukrainian to decide every major title in the division with Fury. Do you really think Anthony Joshua should just step aside and give it up? Don't forget to drop a comment on what you think for the comment section, especially for those who have been following boxing fights out there. Thank you guys for watching Jungle Entertainment. If you are daily entertained, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, and feel free to share this video on any of your social media platform. Take care of you and have a lovely day.